Hey guys, it's your boy G, back with a depressing video for today. And yes, depressing, because I don't have good views on the Samsung S10. Where's my S10? Oh shit, it's wireless charging my Galaxy Watch. Yeah guys, I like the wireless charger feature, okay? Wireless power share. Interesting. However, without further ado, let's go ahead into the video. Alright guys, so the S10. Again, depressing video. Because I'm actually gonna have to kind of trash the S10 from some angles. But the S10, I kind of like it and I kind of hate it. I hate it. Number one, Touch ID is very awkward. Like, it barely works, it barely scans, so I don't like the placement on Touch ID. Number two, the Face ID is substantially unsecure. So by unsecure, I mean if you take a video of your face and I put it over here, it's gonna unlock. Now, that's caused by because it has no other sensors, it's just relying on one camera. As when the iPhone has enough, which is always being trashed on because it has additional sensors, camera, and it has your earpiece for your talk. However, another thing I hate about the S10 is the Wi-Fi calling feature not being there for me. Now, that's only for me, but ever since I got it from March 6th, I noticed one thing when I did this. This is the proof that I switched from my 10s to my S10. One thing I noticed was Wi-Fi calling wasn't present, and I looked up, researched that a little bit more, and that's due to me not buying the phone from the carrier. So usually if you buy your phone from AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, or Sprint, they would give you your Sprint, T-Mobile, Verizon, or AT&T version, which is normal. They have the preloaded software and they have a lot of bloatware. I hate the bloatware. I pretty much delete that bloatware all the time, or even disable it if I can. But what happened is, since my phone is an unlocked phone, it doesn't have the correct software for Wi-Fi calling, therefore it does not support it. So that's an issue, not an issue. I don't care, honestly. AT&T is a strong network. I could care less about Wi-Fi calling. However, going on to my next thing that I don't like about my S10, which is my first thing, Touch ID sensor. Now, Touch ID sensor, guys, I am sorry to trash this, but I do not like the Touch ID sensor. I cannot always get like a proper grip on it, and I often feel like, it's just not working for me. And the thing is, with the Touch ID sensor, it's ultrasonic. So with the other companies that have it, right, what's going on with them is that they're only allowing one scan per finger. On this one, I think Samsung was kind of aware of the Touch ID sensor whole issue. So what they went ahead and did is that they could allow one finger to be scanned multiple times for accuracy. I did that and still not doing as good of a job as I did before. And also, another thing going hand in hand with Touch ID is a tempered glass. This thing fell off today, and it fell off. So it broke after it fell off. That's the truth. And I noticed a couple of things. So, number one, now this glue is only on the borders of the tempered glass. So basically, there's no glue in the middle, making it substantially unable to stay in one spot, which was the same problem with the S10 tempered glasses, S9 tempered glasses, and even Note tempered glasses. However, I gotta throw this away. It did not allow for the ultrasonic Touch ID to work due to some kind of gap in there, but there's a solution out there for you for protection and featureability. Is that even a word? Whatever. So, there's a new type of glass called liquid tempered glass. What this liquid tempered glass does, it has glue that you put yourself in the middle, like actual glue. You put the shell tempered glass on it, and you drag around the UV light on top of it to melt the glue for it to have a better fit on it. Again, it's not going to break as easier now, and it has a better fit, so I guess win-win for you. And you can still use Touch ID with it. Okay, now going on to features that I love about the S10. I love the camera. S10 camera is pretty good. There's 3 cameras, a lot of, visibility, and, a lot of different views you can get on that. And I'll be making a more detailed video with that. Another thing I liked with it was the wireless charging feature for reverse. So what you can do, if you have a friend or another device that you want to wirelessly charge, since it's out of power, what you can do is turn that feature on, put that on the back of the phone, just charge. Oh my god. So it charges, yeah, wirelessly. Again, pretty good thing. It's very helpful. It's very, very helpful. Like, I've had instances where my other devices weren't charged, so I just put it on the back and started charging. Again, that's gonna be something that you're gonna be seeing that's gonna come into more phones. But charging the actual phone was pretty good too. I believe 1.5 hours goes from 0 to 100 on the charger that you get in the box. And another thing that you get in the box is the Galaxy AKG earbuds. These earbuds, at first I was pretty disappointed with because they do not have the perfect type of sound, you could say, at the beginning. I researched more into it. Maybe it was my SoundCloud not giving me the best type of audio quality, and I actually found on the web that the more you use your earbuds, the better they get. I didn't trust the theory because it was stupid. I don't know. It just didn't seem right to me. but it actually worked out at the end. You know, I got way better bass, a way better fit after a couple of days of using it. But however, moving on to the hot topic, should you buy the Galaxy S10e or should you buy the iPhone XR? Well, S10e comes in at a 5.8-inch diagonal display. It has a Touch ID sensor on the lock button, so it's not in the display, but you still have one. Still comes with Galaxy AKG earbuds. Has a pretty good fit. 2 cameras for the price. It's pretty good compared to the iPhone XR, which has 1 camera, 6.1-inch diagonal display, and they have around the same battery size, as you could say. Depends on the usage of yourself, so it depends on you. And honestly, that's about it. So what I get? I get the iPhone XR, to be honest, because I like a bigger phone, not too big. Like, I would actually get the iPhone XR because I like the size of the S10, and I like the size of the iPhone XR, so it's kind of like, there. And also, I don't care about 2 cameras. Honestly, it still has portrait mode, and I get the ability to do iMessages and FaceTime. However, if you want the better camera, S10 is totally a better option to go for. Other than that, guys, that's about it for today's video. We covered some hot topics. Touch ID on the S10, we covered the Face ID, we covered the tempered glass, we covered charging, wireless charge, we covered S10e versus the XR. Again, I would go for XR just because it has a slightly better design and it has portrait mode still built in with 1 camera. However, if I want the camera ability, I would definitely go for the S10e. And judging on this pricing, I would rather go for the XR because I got a bigger display for the money, which is a better bang for the buck. But since it has lower resolution, I'd go for the S10e. So honestly, I wouldn't get both of them. Just go for some random coupling, like, I don't know. And another thing I like about the new Android 9 is that it has a better user interface, so I can do a lot more things on it. The camera is better, the usability is better, and honestly, I like it. But that's about it for today's video, and stay calm, and Mr. Headphone Jack iPhone users. Alright guys, peace out guys.